just last week, and we all died. Yeah, right there on the floor. We are so happy for Candace, so sad for us, so happy for Candace that in August she is moving to San Diego to become a therapist. Our next reader is Rebecca Whitehurst.
I have 3 short poems that I'm going to start with, and these were all written in class from prompts that the lovely Abe gave us. This one is called Mom at Dancing Bear. River rocks that root my feet, cold mountain stream, their sky, emptyless mug of hot coffee. This one has no name. Here, little shell, let us breathe life into you. Sound of conch trumpet. And then put our ears to your mouth and listen. This is a poem after Vera Pavlova. To live in deep the curve of a labyrinth, to see rounds rooting straightaways, what it can make of you. A snake choking on its own tail to survive it, and then to tell a hedge the secret of the other side. The prompt for this was A Prayer for All, which is the title. A blackberry burns in prayer on the round flint plate. And for you and you and you, the wind offers all sweet saliva. I would like to read, this is a poem that my mother got from me not too long ago. A Love Letter to Texas Women by Sarah Burke. I'd like to read 2 little paragraphs here in honor of my grandmother, who bore 2 lovely liberal ladies. If the Texas Woman ever had an ambassador, Molly Ivins was it. Not only does she spread the Texas Woman brand like no one before her or since, she so thoroughly transformed herself into its living embodiment that she was sometimes derided as a professional Texan and taken to task for transforming her River Oaks, Smith College, Columbia University accent into the hickest of hick trolls. Those who mocked her for performing Texas woman drag missed the point. How else was a 6-foot-tall redhead of Valkyrian proportions who burned with idealism, yet grew up in a world of girdles and white gloves, a world where women were rewarded for being cute and being quiet, ever supposed to make herself heard? How, one might ask those critics, did they think the right-wingers and Jesus-mongers would have received a Yankee-sounding female intellectual who insisted on dragging them to the high holy church of progressive ideals? Probably with a resounding silence, since they would never have been able to receive on the pointy-headed lady egghead frequency, which is why, on the taped version of her bestseller, You Got to Dance With Them, What Wrung You? When Molly declares her undying allegiance to all that is right, correct, and lefty, she translates it into pure redneckese, I guess I should say, drawling, "There's nothing you can do about being born liberal." And finally, this I got from my parents when I was a teenager, 1997, and there's a little inscription from Love, Mom, and Dad. So this is a poem that my mother and my aunt both learned by heart. The Canterbury Tales in Old English. Wish me luck. Whan the rapper with the shore soten, the dracht of march hat first to the rote, and bad every vine and swish the coor, which vertu and gender it is the floor. Whan's a fair to seek with a sweet of breath, and spirit hath in every holt and head, the tone recropus, and the youngest son hath in the round his half of course the runner. and small fowls making a melody that slept in all the night with open ear. So pricketh him nature in her courages, than Logan folk to go on pilgrimages, and palmers for to second strunges strandes, to Furness, Hollis, Booth, and Saunders Londis, and specially from every shire's end of England to Canterbury they wend, the holy blissful martyr for to sake that him hath helped when that they were sick.